Welcome everybody to Appalachian Apostle. I'm your host, Adam Joad, the Appalachian Apostle. And if you're just tuning in, you should know right away that I am a man of wealth and taste. So my taste is impeccable. I know that White Castle has the best hamburgers on the planet. I know that Waffle House has the best breakfast in America. I know that Mad Dog 2020 is fine wine. So, if I haven't already demonstrated to you, I have impeccable tastes. So, that brings us to this countdown. This countdown is the top 5 things that people seem to like that I don't get. Now, I won't say that they suck, but in some cases they do, because suck's a relative term. And sometimes there's things that I don't get at first, and later on I get, because sometimes I'm a little slow with things. But I still am a man of wealth and taste. So without further ado, I'm going to be counting down the top 5 things that people seem to like in the world that I just don't get. I don't get it. Number 5. The number 5 thing that people seem to love that I just don't get are craft beers. Now, I like alcohol in most forms. Not when they put like flavor in my whiskey and stuff. I don't like that ever. You see me at a show, don't buy me Fireball or I'll drink it and then make fun of you. But I'll drink it, but I'll make fun of you and I'll be like, this is gross. Some gross Worman's whiskey. I don't know what that crap is. But anyway, craft beer, back to it. Man, I don't want to drink your bitter bread water. Fancy brewery that like has a cool name. I mean, they got sweet taps and stuff, but all these damn hipsters and beer snobs and stuff that are walking around. Have you tried this, My Cousin Jim's IPA? It's a stellar beer. No, it's not. Tastes like shit. Tastes like shit. It don't taste like Yingling. Then I go to these stupid microbrews or something. I just want to go to the bar. I just want to drink, man. And I go up there and just like, can I get a Yingling? We don't carry that. Can I get a Budweiser? We don't carry that. Can I get a Miller High Life? They're like, sir, if you like beers that taste like this, and then they bring me out a sampler. And they bring in a sampler. And they're like, this is like a higher quality Yingling. And I drink it, I'm like, no, that tastes like shit. And they're like, well, this is a higher quality Budweiser. I drink it, like, no, that tastes like shit. Give me my Busch Light can and leave me alone. I don't want your microbrews. They're terrible. And My Cousin Jim's brand, or they have like clever names like, this is Owl in a Tree Ale. I don't want to drink your Owl in the Tree Ale. I don't want it. No. It tastes like crap. I don't get it. I don't understand craft beers. I don't get it. I don't get it. No. The number 4 thing that people seem to love that I just don't get is fantasy football. I didn't even understand what fantasy football is. And first, let me explain. Football, besides fighting, is the greatest sport in the world. It's a sport of kings. I can go from 0 to Al Bundy faster than I can run a 40 these days. I was an NCAA wide receiver. I love football. But fantasy football, this is like Dungeons and Dragons for like ex-jocks or something. Yeah, you're LARPing, guys. You're LARPing. You might as well go to a field and pretend you're playing football. It's lame. It's stupid. I don't get it. And Dungeons and Dragons is awesome because guess what I can't do in real life? I can't fight dragons, but I can go play football. So this whole fantasy armchair quarterback thing, these people are having like drafts and stuff, and they're like all into it. They're like having draft parties. They think they're like the commissioner of the NFL. Well, I'm going to take a knee and protest fantasy football. That's Adam Joad's movement. Take a knee to protest fantasy football. It doesn't make sense to me. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it, but I don't get it. I'm not going to get it. It's not going to make sense to me. I don't want to play fantasy football. I like to play real football. It's amazing. Fantasy football is not amazing. Dungeons and Dragons is the same. And I know y'all that play fantasy football probably made fun of people that play Dungeons and Dragons. And I'll whoop your ass at Hearthstone. Look me up. I'm underneath there as the General Lee. I'll cast a spell on you with my priest deck. Crush you. But I ain't playing fantasy football. Jabronius. No, jabronius. So this brings us to number 3 on my list of things that people seem to dig that I just don't understand. Soccer, football, the biggest sport in the world. Now the U.S. didn't get the memo on this, but everybody else in the world thinks this is great. Hell, Jake used to wake up at like 5 in the morning after shows and watching some game on his computer over in Europe. I don't know why, because it's the most boring, stupid sport in the world. Every time somebody gets touched, they fall down, they fake penalties, like, oh, I hurt my leg. And like, they don't even look like manly men. Like, they're like these David Beckham looking people. They look like these like model pretty boys running around in shorts, like kicking around ball, bouncing it off their head. And you watch it for like 4 hours and the score will be 1-0. People are like, that's a great match. And like, these people riot over it. People have been killed over this stuff. Over which team can watch paint dry faster than the other team and pull penalties. And they're like, I'll get you a yellow card. A card? Man, I tell you what, if you let me be the commissioner of soccer, I can make soccer way cooler. We get rid of all those cards when somebody has a ball, boom, we'll take them out, make the field a lot shorter, and we'll make it 100 yards, and we'll wear helmets and pads. We'll just make it American football, and then it'll be awesome. Now, rugby and stuff, that's pretty sweet sport. Those are cool. And Australian rules football, that looks awesome too. I don't understand what they're doing because they're running around, they hit the ball in the air, and they just knock the crap at each other. But they knock the crap at each other. They're not pretty boy models falling around, drawing cards, and making people riot and stuff. I don't get it. I don't understand soccer. I will never understand it. It does not make sense to me. It's a stupid sport, and I don't think it's acceptable for men to play after middle school. For girls, maybe, but not dudes, man. This is not what I consider a manly, masculine endeavor. No, not for me. Just not. I don't get it. Don't get soccer. Number 2. The number 2 things that people seem to dig that I just don't get is the television show Mindhunter. I don't get it. Everybody told me, man, you got to watch this show. All right. So I tuned in. I watched the whole first season. It was about as exciting as soccer. It was the most boring thing I've ever watched in my entire life. Nothing got cool with it. The one guy had that annoying girlfriend who was like a hipster in the 70s, before hipsters. She's a pre-hipster. Yeah, she sucked. The 2 characters were cool. It's based on a true story. I like that. The guys who played the serial killers, they were awesome. But the rest of it I don't get. And people are like, no, just hold out till the 2nd season. So I did. I watched the whole 2nd season, waiting for it to kick in and be awesome. What never happened? It just did it. Coolest thing about 2nd season, which was superior to the 1st season, was that Moundsville Prison in West Virginia was in there. But they said it was an Illinois prison. I know Moundsville Prison when I see it. I've been there before. I remember when people escaped from there and we had to hide in the house and stuff because everybody thought that they were going to come like get us. Well, we didn't hide. We all had our guns out ready to chase down some folks. You don't be breaking into our house, no matter if you came to the prison or not. But, man, I just don't understand that show. And then they cut to the thing about the one killer that still has never been caught before or didn't get caught till after the show was filmed. Yeah, he didn't get caught. The BTK guy. Yeah, he didn't get caught till much later. And, like, so we're following him around. So every now and again, I just have to watch some film of that guy choking himself while he's beating his mate or something. It's boring. It's stupid. It's not a good show. I just don't get it. I don't like that show. There's a lot of awesome shows. That ain't one of them. Sorry. If you guys wrote to me on the internet and said, dude, watch Mindhunter, you're wrong. I'm a man of wealth and taste. You're wrong. Number 1. The number 1 thing that people seem to dig that I just don't get is Nirvana. Nirvana. However you say it. 3-piece grunge band from the 90s. And I ain't here to make fun of Kurt Cobain and, depression. That's a horrible thing. But I can not get the music. It's mopey, heroin, Seattle, elitist, boring music. It ushered in an era that killed hair metal. I like hair metal better than Nirvana. Not all hair metal. It got kind of dicey towards the end. But as a general rule, At least it was like fun and exciting. It wasn't like, maybe I should get it and not sell more albums. But I don't understand Nirvana. I love Dave Grohl. What he's done for hard rock and metal, and in the whole freaking with the Foo Fighters and his Probot albums, and I've met Dave and he's been awesome, and I love what a talented musician he is and what an ambassador he is for hard rock in general. And I respect the hell out of him, but I do not understand. There's Nirvana has their moments. I like when they covered the Meat Puppets. I thought that was pretty sweet. Courtney Love is somehow mixed in with that, and she's kind of a train wreck. But I never met her, so I don't have any personal opinions about her. And furthermore, this isn't a personal opinion about anything regarding people, because I don't know none of these people. But I don't get it. Everybody loves it. They make all the lists, greatest songs, blah, 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 the greatest three-piece. I'm like, the greatest three-piece? I'm like, or were they a four-piece sometimes? I don't really know. I thought they were a three-piece. Anyway, Rush is the greatest three-piece. So if you, Rush or Motorhead. Yeah. So anyway, no, they are not Rush or Motorhead. I don't care what list you're on. And if they're a four-piece, Nirvana, I don't understand it. I don't get it. A lot of people do, and good for them, and music moves people in different ways. And that's cool. That's the awesome thing about music. I don't get EDM either. People love that all over the world. They love to watch people go in a club and EDM. Is that how you EDM? You take mollies and you go. That has nothing to do with Nirvana. But I like Nirvana better than EDM because at least they play their music and stuff, you know. But I don't get it. I don't get Nirvana. It's the number one. Things people seem to dig. I don't get. So thank you for tuning in to the Appalachian Apostle. There's been things that I just don't understand that other people seem to get. Well, in most of these situations, you people are wrong. Even if the whole world thinks one way and I think the other, then I'm probably right because I've only been wrong once. And I said I'd never do that again. So thank you for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe, share, tell a friend about us. Our Don't Fuck With Me shirts from Scattered Hamlet have been flagged by the community standards on Facebook and the interwebs. I guess they're hate speak. Bunch of liberal jabronis crying in their cereal. Anyway, you can still get them on our general store because that's where you should order them from anyway. And I also have my own Adam Joad's Emporium now on eBay, my own eBay store where I sell vintage stuff and I sell rare one-of-a-kind items from the SH bunker that I take out. We'll sign anything you want for it. So do those things, and we'll have a new album out for you soon. Boom.